In this video section, we are going to see Module 4, Part 1. It's a transportation model. Okay, so we are going to find out the transportation cost by using various methods. Okay, the various methods are: number 1 is northwest corner method, is otherwise called NWC. So the short form you should know, because sometimes in the question paper they may ask find out transportation cost by using NWC. Okay, so you should know what is NWC. Northwest corner method. Okay, second method is least cost method, otherwise called LCM. Okay, or triple M method. Triple M, M method. So triple M method is otherwise called matrix M method. Is it clear? So least cost method is the second method. It is otherwise called MM method. And third one is Vogel's approximation method. Okay, Vogel's approximation method is otherwise called VAM method. Okay, is it clear? So these are the various methods. By using this method, we have to find out the transportation cost. Okay, so once a company is making a product, the company have to distribute the product from one location to the other locations. So you have to find out which is the optimum solution for the particular problem. So here we are going to find out what is the transportation cost, and whether we are finding the cost, whether that is optimum or not. Okay, by using these three methods we are going to find out. Okay, before going to the first method, northwest corner, you should know what is general matrix of your transportation. Okay, transportation cost, otherwise called transportation matrix. I'll show you. This is the transportation matrix, general matrix of transportation problem. Okay, this side is your destination. Okay, and this is your origin or supply. Okay, this is your supply and this is your destination, otherwise supply, and this is a demand. Okay, say for example you have 3 supply center, so you have to write S1, S2, S3. So you want to distribute your product to 3 different state, so D1, D2, D3. Is it clear? So this is supply and this is a demand, otherwise a destination, this is the origin. Okay, your cell matrix will be like this: C11, C12 and so on, like that, C1n. Okay, okay, this is supply and this is a demand, B1, B2 and so on to Bn. Okay, so if you add this value and if you add your supply, you should get the same answer. This is summation of AI. Summation of AI is equal to summation of Bj. Okay, I is equal to 1 to m and j is equal to 1 to n. Is it clear? Summation of this value and summation of your demand. Okay, so that's that is given in terms of symbol. Summation of AI is equal to summation of Bj. I is equal to 1 to m, I is equal to j is equal to 1 to n. Okay, and this is cell matrix. If you take this cell, it means you are taking row 1 and column 1, so it is called C11. So if you take this cell, it means it's a row 1, C12. So it is first number is row and second number denote column. Okay, row 1 and column 2. Is it clear? So in certain book it is given x11, x12, x13 like that, x21, x22, x23 like that. So S1 and S2 and so on to SM is the origin, otherwise we can say it's a source or supply center, and D1, D2, Dn is a destination or demand center. Is it clear? D1, D2 and D3 and so on to Dn is a destination center, or you can say it is a demand center. Okay, A1, A2 and and so on to AI is a supply. Okay, A1, A2 and so on to AI is supply. B1, B2 and so on to Bj is your requirement. Okay, cell 1, C11, C12 and so on to Cij is a unit transportation cost. Okay, so I'll explain here. See, say for example, you have 3 supply center. Okay, you have 3 supply center. So warehouse, say otherwise called warehouse. Say S1, S2, S3. Okay, so this is your destination or demand center. Say for example, from 3 different state you are getting demand. Kerala and Maharashtra and Karnataka. So the 3 different center you are getting requirement. Say if supply 1, if you want to send to destination D1, so how much cost incur? That cost you have to write down here. Okay, say from your Bangalore center you are sending to Kerala center. So how much cost is incur? 1000 rupees incur. So 1000 rupees you have to write down here. From your Bangalore center you are supplying the product, finished product to Maharashtra, so it takes 2000 rupees. So 2000 you have to write down here. Okay, this is a transportation cost. Okay, the cell 1 and cell 1 and so on to cell ij is your transportation cost. So transportation you have to write down here. With the help of this matrix, we are going to find out what is the minimum cost, total cost to transfer your entire product to the destination. Okay, various destination. What is your total cost? How to minimize that cost? That we are going to find out with the help of 3 different method. One is northwest corner method, another one is least corner method, another one is Vogel's approximation method. So with the help of these 3 method, we are going to find out the total cost and what is there any possibility to minimize the total cost. Okay. See, say for example you have 3 different center. Okay, supply center 1, center 2, center 3. Okay, in this center you have stock 500 stock is there. Okay, so in this supply center 2 you have 400 stock. In this supply center 3 you have, say for example, you have 300 stock. Okay, the destination is asking 100 stock. This destination is asking 100 number of product. Okay, so here I said 500, no? If you send 100 to this destination, from 500 you are sending 100, so how much will be the remaining? 400. Is it clear? Okay, this destination is asking, this destination, first one destination is asking 100 product from your supply center. In your supply center you have 500 supply. Okay, in hand finished product you have 500 product. You are sending 100 product to this supply center. Okay, this demand center you are sending 100 product because they are asking 100. You are sending 100 product. So how much will be the remaining? 400 will be there. So that you have to keep it in stock. Okay, so like that you have to assign your product to various supply center, and here cost will be there, no? Say 1000 rupees, I said, no, 1000 rupees is there here. Okay, so to if you transfer 100 product here, multiply with 1000 into 100, so you will get 10,000. Okay, similarly you have to add all other values, you will get a total cost. Finally, if you add, you will get total cost. We will see one by one. First model, we will see northwest corner method. Okay. So we are going to see first problem. This is first problem. Okay, this is the problem is given. We are going to find out the total cost by using northwest corner method. Okay, in the question paper you can find out this kind of problem, and they will ask you to find the total cost by using northwest corner method. Okay. See what is given here, 4 destination given and 3 origin is given. 3 origin in the sense supply center. Okay, supply center 1, supply center 2, supply center 3. In this supply center you have 7 product. Okay, so supply center 2 you have 9 product. Supply center 3 you have 18 product. Okay, demand 1, that is destination 1, they are asking 5 product. The destination 2 they are asking 8 product, and 3 they are asking 7, and 4 they are asking 14. The first condition you have to check, add this value. Okay, add this value and this value should be equal. Say if I add this value I will get 34. Okay, if I add this value I will get 34. So now that demand and supply condition is equal. It means you got RIM conditions, RIM. Okay, RIM conditions get satisfied. It means demand and supply is equal. This is the first condition you have to check. Whether this supply, addition of this supply and addition of this demand is equal or not. Okay, so now the given problem is equal, so no need to add dummy row or dummy column. Okay, so next videos we will see how to add dummy row and dummy column. Okay, if it is unequal, then we have to add dummy row or dummy column. Okay, in this problem first condition is get satisfied. This is the first one you have to check. Okay, so RIM condition is get satisfied. It means demand is equal to supply. So otherwise called a RIM. Okay, next one is, so what is northwest corner rule? Which one is north? This is north and this is south. This is east and this is west, isn't it? Which one is northwest? This side is northwest. So here this is a northwest, isn't it? Topmost left corner. Topmost left corner is your northwest cell. Okay. So now you have to check this cast. This is given the number 30, 19, 30, 50. This is a cast. Say for example, supply 1, from supply 1 center, if you send 7 product here, it takes 19 rupees transportation cost. Okay, if you send to demand here, okay, for if you send your product to this destination 1, you will incur 19 rupees transportation cost. Is it clear? So you will incur 19 rupees transportation cost if you send the product from supply 1 to destination 1. Okay. So now what, this is a cell, isn't it? In this cell, which is a northwest corner, the topmost left one is this cell. So now you have to select this cell. So I am going to select this one. In this cell, the destination 1, how many product they are asking? 5 product. How many product you have in hand? 7 product. So 7 product you have, they are asking only 5. So you can allocate entire 5 here. Okay, so I have put one small box and write down 5. Okay, I have allocated 5. Entire 5 I have allocated. So this is become 0 because you allocated entire product, isn't it? You sent entire 5 product to the destination 1 from supply center 1. Okay, so 5 product you sent, no? Remaining how many will be there? 5. 7 minus 5 you will get, you have in hand only 2 product. Okay, now this destination is over, no? So we allocated everything 5. So you have to put some lines, okay, or put only one line. Use pencil and draw this one. Okay, now this is over because it's 0. So we have fulfilled the requirement. So this is over. Now which is your next destination, next northwest car. Now we have scratched down this one, no? So just close it. And which is northwest corner here? This one is a northwest corner. Now you have to take this cell. Is it clear? So here in this destination, how many product they are asking? 8 product they are asking. Okay. How many product you have in hand? Only 2 product. Send only 2 product here. Okay. So I am going to send only 2 product here because I have in hand only 2 products. So I am going to send from this supply center. I am going to send only 2 product. So how many product you have here? 0. Okay. So out of 8, how many product you send from supply 1? 2 product. So remaining how many product you have to send? 6. 8 minus 2. Okay. Now which center is 0 now? This center is become, supply, you don't have product in hand, isn't it? So you have to scratch down this particular row. So I am going to put some lines here because I don't have any product in this supply center. So now it's over. Okay. Next one is, and from this is the cell now. So in this cell, which is the topmost left side, this one, isn't it? So now I have to allocate here. So I put one box here. Now how many product they are asking? 6 product. How many product you have in hand? 9. Okay. Out of 9, send 6 product here. Okay. So 9 minus 6, this is become 3. Is it clear? Okay, now entire 6 product you sent here, no? So scratch down this one and put 0, and this column becomes 0, put some lines. Okay, so you have to put some lines, use the pencil and put. Okay, and the allocate cell also use pencil, because sometimes if you make many mistakes you can easily erase and you can do it again. Okay, otherwise you have to write down the column again, it takes a time consuming process. Okay, just use pencil and allocate it. Once everything is correct, problem is correct, make sure if it is correct, then you can use rewrite with pen. Okay, now we scratch down column 1 and column 2 as well as row 1. Okay, now which is the topmost? Now this is the topmost left northwest corner. So I am going to put one box here. How many product I have from supply 2? I have in hand only 3 product, and they are asking 7 product. Minimum you have to allocate 7 product. Have only 3 product. Okay, allocate 3 here and subtract 3 here. So you will have 4 requirement. Is it clear? So this is become 0, no? 3 allocated. So this is become 0. So if this is become 0, the entire row you have to cancel it. Okay. Now which is the topmost next northwest corner? This one. Okay. Put one box and start allocating it. So which is minimum? They are you have to send 4 product, no? So you have to send 4 product here. You have in hand 18. Out of 18, 4 you sent, isn't it? So remaining is 14. Is it clear? Now you see which is the next leftover cell? This one, last one. So here demand is 14 and you have the last cell you are allocating, it should be equal. Okay, if it is not equal, so somewhere you made a mistake. Okay, that is a cross verification. Here see 14 product you have to they are asking, and you have in hand 14 product. The entire product you can allocate here. Is it clear? 14. Okay, so now check. This is big, you have to scratch down this one and become 0, and you have allocated, no? You put 0 here. Okay, now just cross verify. 5 is there, no? Just count this cell where you are allocated. 5 you allocated. Okay, tally. And 6 plus 2 8, tally. 3 plus 4 7 is there, and 14 is there. And this side also you check. 5 plus 2 7. Okay, 6 plus 3 9. Okay, is there. 4 plus 14 18 is there. Okay, now our problem is correct. Now you have to write down the answer. Total transportation cost is equal to, so now 19 product you sent, 5 product you sent for the cost of 19, isn't it? So 19 into 5. Okay, you have to take each cell, allocated cell you have to take down and multiply. 30 into 2. I am taking row wise. Then 30 into 6. Take only allocated cell. 40 into 3. Plus 40 into 3. Plus the down 70 into 4. 70 into 4. Plus 20 into 14. 20 into 14. Okay. Multiply this value and add. You will get total cost. Okay. Total cost is 1050. So total cost is 1050. So like this you have to allocate. Northwest corner is like this only. Okay. So first condition you have to check whether rim condition is satisfied or not. Okay. That is the first step. So your supply and demand should be equal. Your supply and demand should be equal. That you have to verify it. And number of one more verification is the number of allocated must be equal to given requirement. So that you have to check down. Number of the allocation, okay, must be equal to given requirement. Okay, so there is a formula is there, m plus n minus 1. Okay, m is number of row and n is number of column. Okay, m is number of rows and n is number of column. Okay, so here how many number of rows are there? 1, 2, 3 rows, isn't it? 3. How many number of columns? 4 columns. So plus 4. Okay, minus 1, which is equal to 6. Okay, 7 minus 1 is equal to 6. Number of allocation must be equal to the given requirement. How many number of allocated cell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it should be equal. Number of allocated cell should be equal to with this formula m plus 1 m plus n minus 1, which is equal to number of allocated cell. Is it clear? Okay, which is equal to number of allocated cell. Okay, m plus n minus 1 is equal to number of allocated cell. Okay, so m is a row and n is a column, and minus 1 you will get 6, and you have to count the number of allocation. Number of allocation is this we allocated and this we allocated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This both are 6, isn't it? So it means m plus n minus 1 is greater than number of positive allocation. Okay, sorry, if it is equal, it means it's a non-degeneracy solution. If both are equal or not, we have to check. If both are equal, it means it is both are equal, it means the given solution is non-degeneracy solution. Therefore the solution, what is the solution? 1015. It means rupees 1015 is non-degeneracy solution. Non-degeneracy solution. Okay, there is a degeneracy problem is also there in the transportation cost, how we found in LPP, no? Similarly we have degeneracy problem also, we'll see in the future videos. Okay, so this is the northwest corner method. Check rim condition and allocate the transportation, allocate the particular product to the destination. Okay, minimum you have to allocate, and similarly you have to subtract the same thing. Once you allocated everything, you allocated, scratch down that particular row and column. Okay, then you take topmost left corner cell and started allocating similarly. Okay, so after that you take allocated cell and multiply. So this is allocated cell and this is allocated cell. Similarly we have 6 allocated cell. 6 allocated cell you multiply and add. Okay, you will get total transportation cost. Thank you. Hope you understand. Thank you.